Hey Lavath, I've sent you a friend request. That's EchoBit that sent you a friend request.
Is there a mode where your joystick wouldn't allow you to pitch and yaw? Like disabling the like something like freelove
Right
mode or
shift
something?
or right control.
Oh yeah, thanks. That was it.
Ronan's here. Good to see you as well.
Do you guys know how to find a docking port?
They're
Do you know
spread
which
out
one
all
you
over the
have?
place.
Are you old enough for that?
Like there's like 6 of them. Like there's one on each of the major arms, if I remember correctly.
I made a map last year, I think. I don't know if it's still in any of the channels, but I can re-upload it.
How to find a docking port?
If you know which one you have.
They're
Do you know
spread
which
out
one
all
you
over the
have?
place.
Are you old enough for that?
Yeah, luckily Orison hasn't changed.
Hey
One on
Steve.
each of the major arms, if I remember
Entrance
correctly.
I
here.
made a map last year, I think. I don't know if it's still in any of the channels, but I can re-upload it.
I'm awake. I got a monster on deck.
Docking port?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
If you know which one.
What time is it there, Tid?
It's 8:30 in the morning, but I am a naturally nocturnal human.
Oh no.
It's only 8:30 for you? Come on. 7:30 for me.
I mean, if I
6:30
were going
sucks.
to work today, I wouldn't be getting up for another hour. So
6:25.
So you can participate in the Crux Cup and go to work. No?
The dream.
Nobody? Okay.
What am I doing? Rules.
Another wave of invites is going out.
Received my cool invite. Oh, Consi's showing you little things, Echo. Oh.
My character's at Port Alistar, but I just had to backspace, so should I even worry about hopping in and changing?
No, nothing started yet, so I think you got time.
Yeah.
Okay, doing another wave of party invites.
Okey-doke. Start our briefing in about 2-3 minutes, Echo.
Wink, can you accept your party invite?
I. Whoop. Yep.
Winky.
Is anyone not in the party that wants to be?
Ninjetti?
You got it, Ninjetti.
Are we doing server launch?
Yeah, Chief Runny isn't in the party, but I'm in a loading screen.
Ninjetti, what are you doing today? Are you... because you're class group A?
Just hanging out?
Just hanging out, alright.
If that's okay.
That is okay. Do you mind if I put you to work?
Oh.
Sucked in. Could you just park yourself at Shimura, the Shimura Industrial platform, and then report any incidents to Gentleman Jazz, the race director?
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Basically, I might ask you if there is any debris in the tunnel or anywhere around there.
Yeah, it's okay. Which platform?
Shimura Industrial platform.
Oh yeah, I'll find it.
The third one, essentially.
The low one after Providence.
Conti's having some technical issues.
Echo,
I'm ready
We're
for.
not ready yet either, so it's good.
I'm ready for an invite.
You got it. Is your name the same as it is in Discord?
Yeah, there's just a 1 at the end of it.
Oh, we're already friends apparently.
Oh, look at that.
Let me send you an invite.
The best of.
Let's unfriend.
Thank you, sir.
Check, Leak, do you have a C8R that you could use? Or a Cutlass Red?
C8R.
That's all good. Alright. That will work just fine.
Alright, Chief Aroni is now ready. Oh, you already sent it. Never mind.
I'll send you another anyway, because, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
you like that.
Yeah.
Check, Leak, since this is your first, I guess, Crux Cup as a service crew member, I will just ask you to hover around the outside of Milford Industrial Platform, just out of the way of the racing line, and watch party chat. Racers can request to your hydration or food services via party chat.
Perfect.
Cool. I'm just going to send people Gentleman J, Playing Fox, Scallion, Vandal, Madcat, a link to join Croncy's OBS with your Star Citizen window.
Copy.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Echo.
Yep, what's up?
Just had a thought too. On the day of the race, did you want me to be filming as well? If you can show me how to do it, I'm happy to.
Alright. I'm going to send you a link so you can add yourself to the stream.
Cool.
Echo, you don't need extra starfare at all?
No, so if you are a Starfarer, we're just going to skip those because the refueling is pretty busted in atmosphere.
Okay. Yep.
If you have a Theater or a Cutlass Red, you can just provide hydration and food services to people that need it.
Perfect.
Yeah, cool. That'll work.
Yep.
Good morning, all.
Good
morning.
Ariana.
Morning.
Good to have you here, mate.
Hey.
Thank you.
That was a lot warmer of a reception than I got.
Woof. Thanks. Good to see you here, mate.
We haven't party launched yet, right?
Nope.
Just forming the party right now.
And there's a lot. Ariana, you been in the game since the last practice?
Yeah, actually, I streamed last night and got over to Orson and everything, so it was a bit of a struggle, but I'm there.
Excellent, well done. Look forward to seeing you going around the track.
Oh, I'll say this much. I'm glad we're still keeping our free fly loaners.
Oof. Let's just hope we get the refueling to work.
Yeah, it was working fine in the server I was on for the last couple of hours.
Good.
For the loaners, are you talking about the Blade, the Gladius and stuff?
Yeah, because I'm flying a Gladius, and originally because of the 18.1 wipe, I wasn't going to have enough cash for a Gladius in time, but luckily we still have, we still have our cash because 318.2 wasn't a full credits wipe, and B, the loaner ships for the free fly included a Gladius, so.
See, I don't think those are the loaner ships because...
Hey Clancy, are you in Star Citizen?
Here. So I don't know what those are.
I am in the Star Citizen.
I'm sorry, whoever was speaking to me earlier. Say that last bit again.
See, I don't think those are the loaner ships because the loaner ships included the 100i. And the 100i is gone, but I have the Gladius. I don't know where those are from.
They're Arena Commander loaners because the loadout manager for Arena Commander is disabled. So you have a Gladius, Arrow, and Blade with fully upgraded components for Arena Commander.
That makes more sense now. Never mind. Still glad we have it, though.
Yeah, I was wondering where it was from.
Now, are we just going to hold on to those for the entirety of 318.2, or...?
Likely, we'll have them until they turn the vehicle customization back on in Arena Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Wardichi there.
He is on his way. I think he's missing the roll like I was.
Is their RSI handle just Wardich?
Yeah, capital W, capital D.
You got it. And that should be the last of us. If anyone is not in the party that needs to be, let me know now.
31 in the voice chat. I think there's 30 in the party.
I think we'll pick up Warditch along the way. I'm going to try and launch us now.
We are launching.
Here we go.
The screen just went black and I had a moment.
A little bit of PTSD.
Yep.
I was having trouble requesting a ship on the server earlier. Hopefully it's fixed.
I hopped on
We are
to
launching.
backspace, and because I was in Port Olisar, and I woke up inside Port Olisar, and then when I backspaced, I was in space for a second. I'm like, ooh, please no. I don't want to be unstowed.
I was having trouble requesting a ship on the server earlier. Hopefully.
All director reports come through yet on their stream, Echo?
Yeah, they'll get the notification up the top middle. I see it.
Whee! Rubber band.
Yeah, I
Is this
had a rubber
early I
band
usually
too.
have.
Oh my god, that was extremely loud.
Is this early I usually have trouble getting out of bed, so this is nothing new.
Wow, that took a minute to even give me a bed.
Just gonna mute their stream. Cool. Echo, I'm gonna start the race briefing.
You got it.
So, before we go through anything, I'll just state what we're here for today. So, today is the qualifying for Group B. By qualifying, this means that you will be trying to set your fastest lap possible. It is not a race. We will be timing it like we would a race would normally be going, but it's not a race. Your objective is to go for your fastest time possible. So, we're just going to cover some general rules. Racers are expected to maintain a sufficient distance from their competitors on track. This means not impeding others' racing line as they are taking it. It is the responsibility of smaller ships to not impede larger ships during the race. So this includes some of the floating platforms which come through the racing track as well. They can't move, so you'll just need to do your best to avoid them. You can pass these ships, but only as it's safe to do so. So you can pass larger ships, but I wouldn't try and force your way through that. That's going to end badly for you. Be aware they've got less turning ability and speed than many other ships in the grid, so something to take note of. We ask you to listen to race officials' directions and calls. We will normally aim to address the ship by the name of the pilot, but we may also use your team name. If you're involved in an incident, so an incident is anything, say, from destroying your ship, hitting part of the racetrack, so hitting, say, one of the actual archways or something of that nature, purely because it can leave debris, hitting other ships, or say if a ship has failed to leave you sufficient room, that is cause for you to report an incident. So to do that, just state your name or your team name, the name of the pilot of the offending ship if that's relevant, the nature of the incident, so whether it's a crash, whether your ship is destroyed, whether the racing line was impeded, if you can, the location of the incident, so that can be anything, say, like Kaplan Tunnel, Milford Tunnel, Gentleman Mile, the pits, This should be done via Discord voice chat, but there is an incidents reporting. Do we have our incidents reporting? Yes, we do. Yep. There is an incidents reporting channel above this one, and you can report your incident there as well. You can also put it into the... actually, no, we won't do that for today. But so just Discord voice chat and the incidents reporting channel. If you have further questions or complaints about that issue, do not use voice chat. Any unnecessary comms will result in a mute, and failure to do so or trying to chase up this during the race may result in further penalties. So officials will generally make a call as fast as we can during the race so we can actually apply penalties or apply some sort of fix to the situation during the race. However, we may look at things after the race as well. It is your responsibility to be aware of the penalties that can be issued by the officials. We can explain your requirements over voice if you are unsure. Yellow flags. So we may call out a yellow flag in an instance where we may need to slow down the race to attend to some sort of incident within the race itself. When a yellow flag is called, you are expected to slow your ship down to 150 meters a second immediately. If you don't do that, we can apply additional penalties. We may provide additional directions over voice comms during this yellow flag period. Once the yellow flag is over, you can maintain your original racing speed. We may also call a red flag. So this is more, say, if we have a catastrophic event, which is likely to be, say, a server crash or a server failure. If a red flag is called, you're to proceed back to the Kaplan tunnel and await further instructions. Sorry, I'm just moving my character in game. It is a responsibility for each racer to request pit access. Attempts to steal an open pit will result in penalties. When rejoining the race, so say if you've crashed and you're required to rejoin the race, please request from race direction to do so. So you can do that by just calling your name out and requesting access back to the race, and we'll provide you details how to do that. Valeru will be sitting underneath the Kaplan tunnel, sort of, and you'll be able to join him from his marker. Once it's safe to do so, we'll let you back onto the track. The white flag. So a white flag will be called when the current overall leader passes the start-finish line after the 1 hour mark, or after the point of which his last lap will finish after the 1 hour mark. So white flag represents what will be the last lap for the current leader, the current overall leader of the race. All other ships must continue racing until the checkered flag is called, at which point they must complete their lap, which is their checkered flag lap. So you must cross the line once the checkered flag is out. At the completion of the checkered flag lap, racers are expected to proceed straight on at the end of Kaplan Tunnel rather than turn towards Providence. We'll stop there for a brief moment to see if there's any questions or if people have had issues accessing Star Citizen.
I do have one question. So you mentioned, just for clarifying with pit access, so should we call out when we are pitting and when we are returning to the track after a pit, like for a standard fuel up, or just for going to fuel?
You do not need to request access from the race direction for normal pitting. You just do that yourself via your comms channel in your ship. So do it as you normally would to request a hangar. The only time that you need to notify race direction of when you're rejoining the track is after an incident, say like a crash. You'll need to let us know that you wish to rejoin the track, and we'll let you know how you can do that.
Thank you.
So it does appear that the Orison terminals are broken on this shard.
Yeah, I think they're broken all the way around. Yeah.
Yep.
I also can't access my vehicle loadout manager.
Yeah.
ASOP is busted, Jez.
Copy that.
Or spawning a ship is.
Try again, different server.
Yep.
Okay.
Race anyone?
Foot race. All going back to menus?
Yep.
Back to menu, please.
Roger.
Let's do it.
A red flag. A foot race red flag.
Foot race red flag. We got a good launch. We were almost there.
So if you haven't already, please go back to menu.
Perfect. Echo Kid, Wardich, get another party invite?
Will do.
Wait, what
Thank
happened?
you.
I just got back. We're going back to menu?
Back to menus, yeah.
Yeah, terminals were broken.
Oh.
Well, Echo, he missed that first invite. He didn't see it.
That's alright. Party invites out for Wardich. I'll give it just a minute for everyone to load menus.
With that.
So I'm in an Aurora, and admittedly I'm a tad nervous that I'm not going to see if I'm in somebody's way. How big of a deal is that going to be in an Aurora?
They will honk at you.
You could
It
just
makes you
follow me
feel-
400i the whole race if you want.
I was gonna say by honk he means they're gonna
Um,
drive right through you.
I'll clear
If
the
you're-
way.
You'll
Makes you
realise
feel lucky.
you'll realise there's a problem when you end up in their cockpit.
Another party launch.
fair.
Party launching
If you're
again.
lucky, it's okay. Yeah, you go.
I was going to say, if it was a C2, you end up in their cargo bay instead.
That's what I was gonna say.
So if you're in someone's cargo bay, you might have been in front of someone.
But the C2 is faster than the Aurora, so it's okay.
I'm taking on Prof Decoy's Banu Defender with my Aurora. I'm going to beat him.
I'm in the C2. If you crash into me, I don't mind because it won't really affect me, but you know.
Well, that's where you need to have your front ramp open so he can be in your cargo bay.
You heard that call from Cronty Echo?
What's that?
Yeah,
No.
you're there. Oh, he's just like when we're 15 minutes from.
Oh, okay. Give him a sign. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, rubber band.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I'm stuck in my bed.
So, did we party launch already? No.
Yep, we have party launch.
You did.
I didn't
I
get
see
the
ships in the VMA, so that's a good sign.
Just for clarity, we're on USA region.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, me too.
While we are all heading back. Oh, hey, Trot.
Howdy,
Is there any other questions about rules or anything else?
And Prof Decoy's out in front.
I'll catch him.
Anyone that was sent a camera link for Croncy's stream, can you just check that it's still working?
Mine looks like it is.
Excellent.
Man should, yeah.
Thank you.
I think 20 people. Yeah. What was that, 20? Holy crap.
No! I haven't seen the shuttle this full since the Orson Siege.
At least 1,000 kilos. You should be fine.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Please exit in orderly fashion.
Be fine,
You
orderly.
mean everyone the exact same time? Okay.
Everyone run for themselves.
Oh dear.
Race hasn't started, Jez.
Yeah, so that hiccup doesn't count.
Gotta save them all up.
Church Crystal. Approaching next station. If this is your stop.
I'm pretty sure we've exceeded the weight limit.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Was the shuttle broken now?
Our recently redesigned Crusader Industries shuttlecraft feature expanded vista opportunities with their signature crystal canopies.
Oh, thank you.
Good thing I always carry spare med pens.
On.
I
Now I've got
think.
the leg injury.
That's embarrassing. I think that was my only spare med pen.
Captain, just so you know, you're double broadcasting into Prox comms as well.
Oh, sorry.
Does
Better?
anybody have a med gun?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Because I have a dark injury and can't walk.
Oh, get some frame loss.
I found them.
Whoa, FPS drop. Really
Yeah,
bad.
massive FPS drop as well.
Oof.
Do you have
Hey,
FPS?
come on, I was already finished with it.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better.
New visitors to Orison may sometimes find that they are experiencing a mild sense of
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
While everyone is getting their ship, I'm just going to go through the race start procedures. I think the vast majority of you have probably sat through this before, but it's always good to go through it. So, once we've confirmed starting grid and all races are in the channel as expected, we're able to set our grid. So Echo will shortly be setting the grid at the Milford Tunnel. This is done behind our safety ship. So our safety ship tonight is piloted by Epic Wink, who is in an Asperia Blade. So the formation lap will start from Milford Tunnel and proceed down the Gentleman Mile. During this period, each racer should maintain a distance of approximately 200 meters from the racer in front. Failure to do so will result in penalties. So we will give a confirmation that once that grid is set, we can start our formation lap. So when we confirm that, we'll request that racers will start their engines and the safety ship will start flying, and you will be expected to follow behind the safety ship. The safety ship will travel at a speed of 150 meters a second towards the Kaplan Tunnel. It is the responsibility of racers to maintain this speed. Slower ships, so those ships that cannot maintain 150 meters a second, will already be placed at the back of the grid and are asked to proceed at their maximum speed available to them, as long as it does not exceed 150 meters a second. On approach to the Kaplan Tunnel, the safety ship will peel off. At this point, it is the responsibility of the ships at the front of the grid to maintain the speed of 150 meters a second. So effectively, you are the safety ships at that point. From that point onwards, the race director will be able to make the call. This call is green flag, to indicate the start of the race. The start of the race is from that first green flag call, so you don't need to wait for the second green flag call, like you would expect, like a lights to go out there as well. The grid is currently in the participant chat, so please familiarize yourself with the current grid for tonight's qualifying event. Is there any questions about the race start procedure? No.
Race start question. Can we proceed directly to our grid position? We don't need to be directed.
You can. Yes. Echo and other members of the official team will check that the grid is set. But yeah, please please check that in the participants chat, the grid that Echo has set. You can land on that platform. Any other questions?
Chefferoni.
Race incident. We should pay attention when we're flying. Just a good little tip for everybody.
Am I gonna have to apply penalties already?
Oh, I definitely ran into a pole. Or a beam, rather.
That beam has feelings.
I apologize to the beam.
Certainly won't be beaming with delight.
I'm here for it.
I had immediate desync on takeoff, and the 400 ice stuck in the floor, so I'm gonna have to go back to menu, I think, or backspace.